Good evening, one and all. This here is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey, and it's Monday evening in Hamilton, Ontario. We're approaching 7 o'clock local time, and just waiting for our host with the most net controller, Chuck VA3CJZ, to pick up the net for the oopsie net on Monday night on the VE3ZOE repeater. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for your host.
All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Bonsoir tout le monde et bienvenue. This is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu VA3 CJZ, opening the Monday night accidental net, or as some people call it, the oopsie net, here on the VE3 ZOE repeater, and that is on 443.075. with a positive offset, no tone required. I am located in Hamilton, Ontario, at the western tip of Lake Ontario, and currently it's 9 degrees Celsius outside my location. And with that, I want to say hello to whoever would like to be early one and done check-in or time-sensitive, portable. Please come now. Before we get started, I want to say thanks to Terry, the owner of this repeater, VE3IQL. It's much loved and well used. Terry, thank you. So let's open it up to everyone and anyone with a valid license. Please come now. VA3WPG. VA3NFG. And there's two fine gentlemen there. And before I get started, I want to mention that not only, am I net controller for this evening's Lake Ontario Radio Club net, but at 8 p.m. I will also be the net controller for the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club on 7.100 megahertz lower sideband. Hope to hear you there if you could make some time. With that, let's bring in VA3 Whiskey Papa Golf.
VA3WPG, good evening, everybody. According to CH News, Katie and Perry and Justin Trudeau are now together. Ha ha ha, LOLOL. That song, if Katy Perry kissed a girl and she likes it, she found the perfect little girl to kiss now that she's with Trudeau. Anyways, that's all I got. VA3WPG.
Oh my God, I'm actually laughing out loud. Chris, that was funny. And they had a photographer spot them on a boat outside of Paris, I guess, and they were kissing on the very top of the boat. I think they were right on the roof. And of course now they're an item. So, oh well.
That's all I got. Maybe I'll check back if I can stop laughing in a little bit.
Yeah, very good. Anyways, nice signal into the repeater this evening, Chris. And from what I heard from Steve there, he's sounding much better tonight. We'll have to wait and hear what he did there. Anyhow, Chris, much appreciate the check-in tonight. And anything planned for the upcoming week?
No, nothing special here yet. Anyways, unless I hear of a band coming to LA soon, probably not.
Okay, very good, Chris. You can break back in there anytime. And I want to say hello to a few people who checked in with us on YouTube. We've got VI Larry, and of course Guy, who started his course, I think, today. I'd love to hear a little bit how that went there, Guy, and what did they start talking about in the class there? What were one of the first things? Yeah, very good, Chris. Thanks again. And so next is VA3NFG. Steve, come on in.
Good evening, Chuck, and to everybody on net here tonight, and listening on the stream as well. Really didn't change a lot of things here. Just changed the mode of the radio here. I was on wideband. I guess the VA57's wideband enough on its own. These things can be quite loud. Just flipped it on to a narrow band, and it seems to have made the difference. I don't know. You tell me, Chuck. What do you think?
Yeah, that's outstanding, Steve. I don't even know where the wide and narrow is for mine here. But it made a big difference. You're sounding like you're supposed to. And that's on narrow, eh? Wow, interesting.
Yeah, roger that. It talks about right out of the manual too there, Chuck. Have a look. You know, figures when you need a manual for your radio, of course, you can never find it in one of the 10 folders that you have a copy of it into, right? You just can't find it anywhere. So, anyway, pulled it up on Google, and talks about the deviation there. There's a setting. I never saw the deviation setting, but I was able to, change it actually quite easily. I think it's so you press the function, and then you can spin the dial there to change the front three menu options there. I think it's M, the function menu M. So you'll see it there when you hit the function, and then rotate the knob, go down to M, and then change it right there. So yeah, easy fix there, that's for sure.
All right, and an inexpensive one too, I might add. All right, glad to hear it, Steve. And anything else to add for us there? What's going on with you?
Not too much. Just enjoying the day off here. Did a little bit of yard work since there was weather for it today. The next, I guess, 3 days has potential to rain. So, that's about it, buddy. Back to the grind tomorrow. And no day off in sight until Friday. And then, of course, it's my weekend off, so that turns into a 3-day weekend, which I'm looking forward to. That's about it, Chuck. That's about all I got for now. And we'll send it right back to you, buddy. VA3CJZ, VA3NFG.
Wow, right at the last second there, I checked you on reverse, and you sounded much better, and you were full scale. I think I'm only getting the repeater at S8, maybe S9. But you're definitely sounding better, Steve, and thank you so much for checking in. So that clears my list, and let's see who else is out there would like to check into the Monday night accidental net. This is VA3CJZ.
VA3MHB.
V3IUK.
VA3IMW.
There's 3 more fine operators. Let's bring in Mark, VA3, Mike Hotel Victor.
Good evening, Chuck.
Chuck, and everybody on the net, and everyone on the stream as well. Not much going on here, Chuck. Steve mentioned we worked the weekend, so home today, did a little radio, did some HFs today, got about 11 parks, so I was happy with that. It was nice to just relax for a day and do a little radio and some household stuff, walk the dog. And just looking forward to seeing if the Jays can muster anything tonight. I wish them well, so we'll see how that goes. Just checking in and enjoying the net. Chuck, back to you. Yeah, absolutely. Go, Jays, go. This is game 4, time to tie it up. Or is it game 4? No, it's game 3, right? Roger that. Yeah, they're one apiece in Toronto, and now they're down in the big LA to see how they can do. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, very good. Don't give up. You sound a little pessimistic. Keep smiling there, Mark. All right. Well, thanks for your check-in. And today, I made 2 contacts, and I can only remember one. Only 2, and I can only remember that I did who I did one with in Montserrat. So, anyways, all right, Mark, thanks. And Guy, if you're listening, you talked about frequency bands and a bit about electronics like capacitors and such. Oh, very good, very good. Well, I hope you like it, and it won't be long. What is it, just once a week? But I think it's only just for a few months, so it shouldn't be too hard to do. And you can always practice at home. Remember to do your homework, Key. All right, so we'll clear with Mark and say hello to VA3IMW, Bill.
Yeah, good evening, Chuck. Good evening to all those that are listening or following on YouTube. Did a little bit of radio today. Didn't find band conditions as good as they usually are. A lot of QSB and especially when I was on 20 meters, very noisy signal. So I didn't pick up anything exotic today, but did pick up a dozen new parts. So we're moving right along. So let's hope that solar flux number gets a little bit higher, because it did find the bands a little like distant signals, but just a lot of QSB and not as strong as they usually are. So, but nonetheless, moving along quite well, and now going for that 2,000 mark for parks hunted. So I think now we're at 1,560 parks, something like that. So we've worked quite a few parks since I've got this antenna up and in the configuration it is now. Anyways, Chuck, thanks a lot for doing it, and I'll turn it back to you.
All right, listen to you talking a dozen parks like it's nothing. Oh, very good, Bill. Yeah, we've had a really good run, I'd say, for about a little over a week. With certain bands, anyways, being wide open there, and it's no surprise that today hasn't seen the biggest, nicest numbers, but it comes back. It's an up and down thing. Yeah, I looked at the numbers on QRZ there, and our sunspots, I think we're below 100 again today.
Yeah, roger to that. Yeah, at least the KNA index are low, but did find 20 meters kind of noisy and 40 meters kind of noisy tonight, but not doing too bad with this antenna. Last night I worked with a guy in Texas, and I was 5 down in Texas, so on 40 meters, so that's certainly nothing to complain about, Chuck. Anyways, carry on. Thanks a lot for doing the net, and of course, as always, we're looking forward to Wednesday. Back to you, Chuck.
Yep, absolutely, Bill. Got another great A-rank net for Wednesday night. But for now, we're going to continue on with the Monday night oopsie net. and bring in Mac, VA3 India Mike Whiskey.
Well, good evening, Rick 2.0 and all on net. So what kind of honor has been bestowed upon you taking over the lead role in the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club HFNet?
Yeah, Rick hurt his back, and he gave me a phone call earlier today and asked if I could take over, and so I said, sure thing.
Oh, very good. Very good. All right. Well, make sure you've got lots of coffee in front of you so you can wet your whistle and talk a whole lot. Obviously, you've got big shoes to fill and a big seat and big everything else. Anyways, I trust he's doing okay. And I guess congratulations on your honorary membership. All the perks to go with it. Anyways, we'll be sure to pop on down and throw a bean in the pot there for you, Chuck. And yeah, just kidding. I see Albert's also checked in on YouTube. Good evening, Barry Boy, as well as Matt and Guy, all guys that we're not hearing from quite yet. Other than that, you don't want to hear about my day. It's all about spreadsheets and costing information and forward-looking planning for 2027 to 2038 production. I don't even know why I'm doing it, because by the time this hits the ground running, I will be a distant memory there. Anyways, I'm just enjoying the joviality of it all. Other than that, Chuck, it's a beautiful day somewhere, I'm sure. A little chilly today, but it's not so bad. We're nearing the end of October, and there's no white fluffy stuff on the ground. No black ice, and so far, the season's been good to us. Anyways, not a whole lot more to share tonight, just planting that seed for further discussion. The lead location for our winter solstice activation, Christie Conservation Area, and we're leaning towards the Sunday, December 21st. So looking for any feedback for anybody with other alternate suggestions, and we'll talk further in subsequent nets. Anyways, thanks for doing this one. Certainly appreciate it, and we'll catch you on the HF side later on tonight. Back to you.
Okay, very good, Mac. Well, yeah, you're working on projects that you probably won't see the end of, but at the end of the week, you get another paycheck, and life is good. You buy more radios and radio equipment. Oh, that reminds me, you have an issue with your ATAS, right? What's wrong with it?
40 meters won't tune below about 3 to 1, and now sorry, did I say 4? I hope I said 40 meters. Anyways, that was the first thing to go bad, and then 20 meters started to act up, and it won't do better than about 1.8 to 1 or something like that. The rest of the bands are all doing super. So what I'm figuring is that I'll package it up sometime, after I finish using it in the fairly good weather months, and then send it down for service. So I'm assuming that there are some capacitors or something in the internal circuitry in there that affects the ability of the 40 and 20 meter circuitry for proper tuning. But right out of the box, it worked fine. So that's one of those things. If you're going to be a lazy guy and you want your radio and antenna combination to do all the work for you, then maybe that's just the price you pay. But yeah, I'm all set. I've got an email thread going on with the Yazoo service in California, and at the right time, I'll pack it up and send it in for service repair. And I'll, by springtime, I should be a bright, smiley guy all over again.
You're thinking that far ahead, eh? Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you get it back like it was brand new, because you really haven't gotten that much use out of it, I don't think. And so, yeah, I hope that works out. Keep us in the loop. And thank you for all that other information you gave us there, and we'll talk some more, of course, as the weeks progress. Okay, Mac, thank you much. And do you have anything else?
I got lots more, but everybody else doesn't have enough patience. But nonetheless, we'll be here and listen along for the duration. And like I said, we'll pop down and say hi. Oh, don't forget to make a quick mention of Chris's Sounds Good Net. I think that's on the 220 side of the RSB repeater, starting at 8 o'clock as well. Looks like you won't be able to check into that one. You're going to be a busy boy.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me, like on Fridays when Larry has the ZOE Rag Chew, there's also the net with Reggie from Australia, which he's getting on in years, so I have to make an effort to drop in there and say hi as well. And of course, the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club is on 2 meters and 70 centimeters at this very moment between 7 and 8 p.m. on the VA3IMW repeaters. And say hi to Marty. And let's see now. Yeah, and at 8 o'clock, there's the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club HF net. And I will be taking over as net controller for Rick, VE3BK, and will be the net controller there for 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. And so we'll clear with VA3IMW Mac, and let's see who else is out there would like to stop in and say hi on the Monday Night Accidental Net.
VE3LBI.
All right, light crowd tonight. Must be a lot of sports on. They're getting all their food ready for 8 p.m. Let's ring in Larry, VE3LBI.
Oh yeah, baseball game tonight. That's right. Yep. Okay. Well, forgot about that. Yeah. I guess tonight. I'm not sure how many they play in a row. I know. I think it's 3 there. I'm not 100% sure. I think they play 2, 3, and then I think it's. I don't remember. I can't remember exactly how it went now. I know it's best out of 7.
Yeah. So should be interesting back in LA, and yeah, they're the defending champions, and they also have the highest salary in all the teams in baseball. I don't even know how many teams there are, but it's probably close to 50. So they got the highest salary payout.
Yeah, that's how they pick up the players. I know somebody picked up one player for 1 season, and it was $70 million. It was nuts.
Say what? That's insane. And it's no wonder it costs a fortune to go see sporting events now, you know? Geez, I remember when it was a lot more reasonable. Hockey was always a bit more expensive, but now everything's just crazy. These salaries are causing that.
Well, they were showing some of the rooms that overlook the stadium. I mean, like They look like little miniature people. And those things were going up there for one night, $3,000-$4,000 in Toronto. Just one room, your one bedroom, overlooking the stadium. Like I say, you need a pair of binoculars to see what's going on. I mean, there's no way you'd see the ball. You couldn't. They were going for $300,000 or $400,000, or yeah, $3,000, $4,000.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's kind of like the Hard Rock Cafe is way up there, pretty high up by the nosebleeder seats, and but then again, they've got multiple television sets in there, and they've got instant replay, and of course you're a lot more comfortable. You can move about in the bar itself, other than considering if you're just sitting in the seat by yourself there in the nosebleeders. That's what I used to do, when I went to the Sky Dome. Just buy a cheap ticket and then go straight into the Hard Rock Cafe and watch the game from there.
Well, it's been a long time since I've been to a baseball game. I think the last time we went to the exhibition. It was free to get in and watch them or something, or vice versa. I don't remember, but I think some of the nosebleeder seats they got there now are like $1,800. Well over my limit. I ain't going there to do that. So, anyways, not too much happened today. Kind of quiet. Nothing really to report. Like I say, nice quiet day. So, gotta get to Costco soon, get some dog food. Hopefully, sometime this week we'll take a run. Anyways, that's it, Chuck. Thanks for doing it, and I'll listen along to the end. VA3IMW.
I'm with you till the end. Sounds nice, Larry. All right, thank you very much. And so we'll clear with the E3LBI, and that clears my list. Who else is out there would like to stop by and say hi on the Monday Night Accidental Net? This is VA3CJZ.
VE3KDT.
And we have VE3KDT. Noel, come on in, Noel. What's happening?
Actually, not too much. Kind of a little bit of a lazy day. Got a little bit of my running around done that I needed doing. But other than that, that was pretty much it. So I didn't have much to add to it. But I'll give you a shout out anyway.
Yeah, very good, very good. And so, thanks for checking in. And lazy day for me here as well. And of course, the missus is digging up some Halloween stuff. She normally decorates, but there's nothing up yet this year, so she might wait till Friday to do it. But yeah, we're we don't have any kids that stay at home with us anymore, but we usually do it just for the neighborhood kids, right? And my wife. Okay, no, well, thanks for checking in, sir. Do you have anything else to add, maybe?
No, you did remind me that I am out of my Halloween candy again. So go take care of that.
Yeah, you should give it to the super and let him hold on to it until Friday, then give it back to you.
Yeah, then I just wouldn't get it back at all.
There's that pessimistic thinking again. You can't win, right?
I don't know if that's pessimistic thinking or just realistic in this particular case. I think everyone enjoys the topic.
Absolutely. What is that, 5-letter word? Yeah, candy. And especially chocolate. I understood there was a big drought which caused crops to be smaller, and chocolate prices have gone up, and cocoa, and God, the price of coffee now is just insane. I think that's just a war that Trump caused with trade, and then now we're feeling the brunt of it. But yeah, coffee is just unbelievably high. I heard it was up 40-something%. Anyways, no, Paul, thank you so much for checking in, sir. Much appreciated. Enjoy the game. Go Jays, go. And we'll talk to you again soon. Maybe on Wednesday on the A-Reg. So that clears my list. Let's see who else is out there and would like to check into the Monday Night Accidental Net.
VA3IMW recheck.
It's a slow night in the hammer. Recheck. Come on back, Bill.
Yeah, just a couple of quick comments. You're wondering about how many teams. I think there's 30 teams in the major leagues. 15 in the West, 15 in the 15 in the National, and 15 in the American. And you are correct. It's a 2-3-2 scenario. So in other words, the next 3 games are in LA, which means the Chiefs have to win at least one, or we won't see any more in Toronto. So there you go, Chuck. Just thought I'd throw that in for you. Oh, and I think the highest paid player on the Blue Jays is Vladimir Guerrero Jr., whatever his name is. I think he's $24 million a year.
Man, that would change someone's life, man. $24 million per year. Wow. All right, Bill, thank you so much for all that information. I'm even more depressed now, but got a better idea now on the numbers. Thanks for that. Anyone else have any announcements or questions or check-ins for tonight's net? Please come now. All right, so let's make this last call then. Last call for the Monday Night Net. This is VA3CJZ. All right, nothing heard. I'm going to have to add up the totals here, but I had 7 on paper so far, and we have to add Matt, Guy, and Albert to that list. So that means we got 10 check-ins tonight. So thank you all so much for joining me on this Monday night. And as I mentioned before, go Jays go. And if you get a chance, stop in and say hi at 8 p.m. I will be net controller for the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club HFnet on 7.100 megahertz lower sideband. Thanks again, and take care until next time. This is VA3CJZ. So long for now.
7 threes to Chuck and everybody else on net. However, just an added bonus, we're going to slip on down and pick up the balance of the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club net. Here we go.
Boy, there was a big interfering signal on there, but it's gone now. Anyway, VE3QEE listening for check-ins on the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club Monday night. Please call now.
Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey.
Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. Go ahead, Mac.
Good evening, Marty, and all on net. We just finished up on the ZOE repeater with the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. So I guess Chuck will be along shortly to also greet you. He was our net controller tonight. And I also understand that Rick is feeling a little poorly. So Chuck will also be hosting the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club HFnet at 8 o'clock. So there's a good reason to pop in there and say hello, trusting that Rick is feeling better in the near future. Anyways, not a whole lot new going on here. Just one quick note. The Hamilton POTA Operators Group is also looking forward to another group activation. We're trying to do these quarterly. And we try to get them scheduled around a season change. So the winter solstice event is likely going to take place at Christie Conservation Area. And it would be December 21st, which is a Sunday and we'll get started in the early afternoon, trusting that Mother Nature is good to us. We're working on finalizing the date and time. We have the date and the park as a front runner in our discussions. Just waiting anybody else to throw in any extra good ideas that may turn us in a different direction. Anyways, tentatively December 21st at Christie Conservation Area for the winter solstice activation for the Hamilton POTA Operators Group. Everybody's welcome as usual, and I know it costs a little bit to get in the gate, so make sure that you reach out and pair up with somebody so that you can share a ride, and the gate fee is per vehicle and not per person. Anyways, Marty, appreciate you doing this one, and I'll turn it back to you unless you have any other questions.
No more questions, Mac. Thank you for the information there, and there's a little bit of lead time on that, so lots of time for people to get their plans organized. As you know, I went down on my bicycle to see the guys when they were at the last one at the Bayfront Park, and boy, what an interesting setup. Several antennas and a radio there with folks on the picnic bench and logging and talking, and you even got some European contacts. So I mean, it's a really neat activity, and it's open to anyone. So thank you for the information, and keep up the good work there. VE3QEE back to VA3IMW for anything further.
Yeah, I guess the last detail is that as we get more experience with working parks on the air, we also find that the Europeans are more attuned to the worldwide flora and fauna activations. So most of the parks that we work in also have corresponding park numbers that are associated with WWFF. So if you're able to spot yourself with your logging software also on the worldwide flora and fauna spotting page, you get a whole lot of interest from the Europeans, because they're as adamant hunters and chasers on the WWFF as the North American folks are on Parks on the Air. So if you spot yourself in the corresponding park number on worldwide flora and fauna, you can be guaranteed to get some contacts out of Norway, Italy, Sweden, Germany, France, etc. Anyways, thanks for listening to me there, Marty. Appreciate the chance to get it off my chest.
Well, thanks for checking in and contributing to the amateur radio community, because all the information you pass on, other amateurs can hear, and it helps enrich their experience with the hobby. So, yeah, we appreciate it all, Max. So, thanks for the contribution. 73 for now, and we'll take a standby to see if there's any other check-ins on the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club Monday night. Please call now.
Recheck.
Go ahead, Tom. Thanks.
Yeah, okay, very good there, Marty. Yeah, I just talked to Rick. Rick screwed his back up yesterday, so he's sitting in the chair and Pat's taking care of him and kicking him in the ass, make sure that he sits there and behaves himself. So, yeah, as Max said, I guess Rick had talked to Chuck, and Chuck is going to do the net. And Chuck, if you're listening, I'll be on there to give you a hand as well. And I'm just curious, Marty, I'm on Echolink. Did you find that Mac's signal was warbling?
Negative. His signal was fine. So if it was wobbly, it's something else, not his signal. Over.
Yeah, it could be still a little bit of sporadic stuff going on, but you never know, like with the hurricane and all that. Because I thought it was kind of strange. It was pretty windy earlier, but yeah. So Rick is down and out this week, and if you're in there, Chuck, I'll be on there to give you a hand at 8 o'clock.
Hey, thanks, Tom, and I'm sure Chuck is probably listening, and we may hear from him by and by. Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey, pardon me, Victor Echo 3, Mike Quebec, 73 for now, Tom, and thanks for the information. All right, this is VE3QEE standing by for further check-ins. Please call now.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu. Come on in, Chuck.
Hey, good evening there, Marty and Tom and all on net. That's right. I will be the net controller for the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club net tonight at 8 p.m. on 7.100 lower sideband. And I should do fine there, Tom, but if I do need assistance there, I sure will call on you. This is not the first time I've taken over, and hopefully we'll have a few check-ins there. I do understand that the Jays game is on, so it might be a slow hour, but we'll get through it. Anyhow, Marty, pretty quiet weekend for me. I actually did not participate in the DX contest this weekend. I actually got all of my contacts during the week leading up to Friday there. I got a whole whack of DX stations there, so I just wasn't feeling very well this weekend, and I decided not to do it.
I am truly sorry for that, because it was the most phenomenal weekend I can remember on the air, and I got a total of 134 contacts, and multipliers, I got 110 multipliers, so figure that out. I got Alaska, Hawaii, Panama, Brazil, even the Galapagos Islands, and so it was a really amazing contest on the weekend. Back to you.
Oh, that's outstanding, Marty, and congratulations. I have all those countries you mentioned, and it's always fun seeing those call signs pop up. And I just couldn't get into it, especially Saturday. It was crazy. The bands were wall to wall, as they say. But I'm glad you had fun. I just didn't have it in me this time around, and it's unfortunate because I look forward to it. And when you get knocked down, it's better not to push it. So I didn't.
Well, I know you thrill to the contacts when you get faraway stations, so I totally understand, Chuck, and I was just thrilled to be on the air for 10 meters was open, 15 meters was open, 20 was open. It was just wild. Anyway, it was lots of fun for those that were there. And being an old contester from the contest site, I kind of miss the times when we used to get up there with amplifiers, and as I said one time, you whisper in Haldeman County and they hear you in France. I kind of miss those days, but we sure got a bit of it on the weekend. Anyway, thanks for the check-in, Chuck, and I guess we'll be looking forward to talking to you on the 80-meter net starting at 8 o'clock, 7.100, and hope you have a good one on the net there. Thanks for pitching in. This is VE3QEE. Back to Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu for a final.
Okay, very good. Marty, thanks for what you do as well, and have a great rest of the evening. VA3CJZ.
Hey, thanks, Chuck. We're listening for further check-ins on the Monday net. Anyone, anywhere, please call now.
Victor Echo 3, X-Ray, Lima, Quebec.
Victor Echo 3, X-Ray Lima, Quebec. Peter, go ahead, please.
Yeah, good evening, Marty, and everybody else on that. Just want to make one quick announcement. We said goodbye to 2 board members on last week's annual general meeting, so we say goodbye to John David, VA3JHD, and John Gary, VE3XBF. Coming in, we welcome 2 new board members. That's VA3SPN Spencer and VE3NPH Nicole. Good board meeting, it was nice and quick, played a little radio, glad to see everyone there. Other than that, just heading up to coffee, and we'll see anybody who's not watching the Jays game up at Macca's.
Hey, Peter, thank you. Thanks for the announcements. And yes, congratulations to the 2 new board members. And let me throw in my 2 cents worth about the annual general meeting. I think that was the most fun general meeting I have ever been at. So it was well done and thoroughly enjoyable. And thanks to your prior planning, it went off very quickly and very well. Back to you.
Yeah, thanks, Marty. It's a bit of planning, but I think that's how things go smooth. Anyways, we'll see everybody at coffee, and thanks for the shout out there. VE3XLQ 73.
Hey, this is VE3QEE clearing with VE3XLQ and listening for further check-ins. Please call now.
Victor Alpha 3, Juliet Hotel Delta.
Victor Alpha 3, Juliet Hotel Delta. Good signal tonight there, John. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Marty. Thanks for looking after the net as usual. Of course, the news just was said about me stepping down and letting somebody else take over the reins. So we'll see everybody at coffee, and I'll say 73. So this is Victor Alpha 3, Juliet Hotel Delta, clear with VE3QEE.
Hey, John, thanks for the call. 73 for now. We're clear with VA3JHD and listening for further check-ins. Please call now. This is VE3QEE on the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club Monday check-in net. We're listening for check-ins from anyone, anywhere. Please call now.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Oscar Foxtrot.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Oscar Foxtrot. Good evening, Damien. Are you mobile or are you at home or what? Over.
Yeah, thanks, Marty. Thanks for running the net. I just literally stepped in the car and on my way up the mountain shortly. So I will see everyone there that can make it. And for those who aren't, good luck, go Blue Jays.
Roger. Thanks, Damien. Thanks for the check-in, and hope the traffic is light. VA3COF, VE3QEE, 73. All right, any more check-ins? Please call now. Oh, we'll be standing by here, listening along, and if there's anyone else that comes along, I'll be answering. Other than that, I'd like to thank everybody who did check in this evening, and hope you have a good week on the air. Please tune in to 10 meters or 15 meters, because those 2 bands seem to be open at this time of year, and you may pick up a few good contacts if you have HF capability at all. Pretty exciting time. VE3QEE listening.
Victor Alpha 3 with
Victor Alpha 3, Zulu Foxtrot Zulu, just leaving Caledonia.
Hey, Peter, got that, and thanks for the check-in. And I just, Carol checked in at the same time, so Peter, safe drive, and we'll listen for Carol. VA3WHU, go ahead.
Victor Alpha 3 Whiskey Hotel Uniform recheck. We have a friend in Texas. Her name is Judy and her call sign is KC5BOO, KC5Boo. She does a special event station every year for Halloween, so I will find out more details, but I think she's going to be doing a check-in net, and you will get a QSL card from her. Most likely Friday, I'm thinking Halloween night. KC5BOO, Judy Cox in Texas. Over.
Thank you, Carol. Well, that's great. Well, I've copied it down, and we'll listen. We'll see how things turn out. Very good. What a great call sign, and what a great idea on Halloween. That's pretty funny. Thanks for that, Carol. Over.
Yes, Judy checked in on our way out this morning on India conference, and we were happy to have her because she's been having a little bit of time with some different health issues. So it's really good to have her back on our net this morning. And of course, we're going to be putting our clocks back on Sunday this week, the 2nd of November. In Europe, they've already done it. They've already put their clocks back this past weekend. So the net in the morning, instead of being 8:30 here, will be at 7:30. So it'll be an early morning start there for her. We do have some people like Rajeshwari. She checks in from Huntington Beach, California at 4 o'clock in the morning. And also Corliss in Alaska, Alpha Lima 1 Golf. She also checks in the early morning. So it's a kudos to them for checking in early when the time changes, Marty. Over.
Okay, copy that, Carol. So Rajeshwari, thank you for teaching me how to say her name. All I got was the first part. Did I do it right? Over.
Yeah, Victor Alpha 3 Whiskey Hotel uniform and the group. Perfect. You got it down pat, Marty. Rajeshwari. Very good. Perfect. Back to you.
Great. Thank you, Carol. And as always, thanks for the information. 73 for now. All right, we're still listening along here. If anyone else is there for a check-in, this is VE3QEE standing by.
KT6CCB, back again.
Go ahead, please. Go ahead. KC, oh dear, just lost it here. Go ahead.
You said it perfect, just like Carol. You have
is this KC5BOO or KC6? Yeah, KC6 Charlie Bravo. Go ahead, Raji, please.
The whole time. From next week, I have Zoom meetings at 4 o'clock at this time. Luckily, today is one of the day, and from next week it will move to 3. Your net. Still I can attend. Thank you very much for this nice thing. I have a HF radio. Pretty soon I will try to contact with that. Also, I don't know whether it will come from California to Canada. I hope it will, and I will try to check in. This is KG6CCB back to VA3QEE and VA3WHU. Thank you so much.
Okay, copied that, Rajeshwari. Thank you. Carol, anything to add, please?
Yeah, Marty, you were tumbling with her at the beginning of her over, and she was explaining to you about her name, Rajeshwari. On the net, we sometimes just call her Raji. Those that have a little bit of a time with her, she does have a long name, so Raji works as well, but Rajeshwari is her name, and it's a very pretty name, actually, and she was babbling with you at the beginning of the transmitting there, Marty, but all good. All good. I'm glad that we had some YLs from our group checking in here tonight. That's great. Good to get the word out. VA3WHU in the group.
Thank you, Carol. Yes, I realized, and
I'm sorry for the intrusion. All right, very good. Thanks for helping out. This is VE3QEE standing by for calls. Time is 7:54 p.m. So I think we're probably just about at the end. So I'd like to thank once again everybody for checking in this evening, and go Jays go for those of you watching the game, and coffees at McDonald's for those of you that are going out for that, and for all the rest, have a good week, and thanks for the check-in on the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club Monday check-in net. I'll be shutting down when the clock goes at 8 p.m. And don't forget, Chuck will be handling the net on 7100, 40-meter band. Rick not feeling well, but Chuck is going to step in and look after things. So, 73 to all. Thanks for the calls. VE3QEE clear.
Well, our bonus net is now drawn to a close. With that, we'll shut down the live stream. We'll see you back here tomorrow night for another edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net at 7 p.m. on the VE3 ZOE repeater. 7 3s.